I have a bone to pick with every romance novelist in the world. I'm not going to say that I am the most seasoned romance reader. I like to say that I dabble in romance. I read a lot of romance novels, probably more than a normal person would, but probably less than the like big romance people, the big romance fans. I'm kind of middling here. There are a couple of tropes in romance that I really hate. And the number one trope of all of these tropes is the third act conflict. I'm not saying that the third act conflict in and of itself is a bad thing. It can do a lot for the story. Sometimes it's very important and helps move the plot along or helps develop the characters. What I'm specifically talking about is the third act breakup, where characters who were previously together break up and then get back together for the very end. It's like, why would you do that? If we have already seen that the characters can be happy together and that they have been happy together, why are you adding another 50 pages of bullshit that I don't really need? And I think the reason for it is to prove that I guess the characters can like weather the storm. Like, oh look, they can have struggles and break up, but they always get back together. They always like, they still love each other. No. Don't try and pull that shit with me. No. These characters have already been happy together. Why would they break up if they were really a healthy couple that's able to weather the storm? So it ends up just being like a bunch of bullshit at the end. Recently, I read Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall, and I thought at least the first 2/3 were fantastic. It was very romantic, very comedic. It was perfect rom-com, very beautiful. I was like, I'm probably gonna give this like 4 stars, maybe 5 stars if the ending is really good. Like, I'm really enjoying this. This is really good. Obviously, I'm gonna spoil a bit of Boyfriend Material if you could not guess. There is a third act breakup in the book, and I feel like it came after there were already a lot of conflicts and like semi-breakups to the point where it didn't really feel necessary. And I was like, okay, then what are we doing here? I think the reason behind it was that a lot of the first 300 pages, all the semi-breakups and conflicts prior, had been a lot about Luke and developing Luke. But I guess the author was like, I have to develop Oliver somehow. So last 70 pages, they were like, okay, add a new breakup all on Oliver this time. And the reason why is because he thinks he's not perfect. You couldn't have done that in a simpler way that didn't take 70 fucking pages. These third act breakups eke all the joy out of reading for me. Especially because the characters had already been shown like being happy and healthy together. And like, it kind of came out of the blue, this breakup. I don't feel like it meshed very well with everything else. They're together for like 2 pages at the very end of the book. But they were together for like 50 before that. Fucking 300. 300 pages. 300 pages before. It sucked ass. The Unhoneymooners by Christina is another egregious example of this. I think it should have ended after the honeymoon. I haven't read the Unhoneymooners in a while, and I don't remember exactly what the drama at the end was, but I remember very, very clearly being like, I think that the whole bullshit at the end was stupid, and that the book should have ended probably after like the honeymoon, like the vacation. If a book is good and a book should end at X point in time, it should end at X point in time. I don't understand why authors feel this need to shove this shit in. Fantasy authors and sci-fi authors, they understand. I think I have never read like a fantasy or sci-fi romance that has this third act breakup. Maybe I have, and maybe I'm just not remembering, but like, I read Ice Planet Barbarians. I read like the first like 50 books or something. I don't recall any, I feel like I would remember. There were probably dramatic moments, but probably nothing that was just like, we're breaking up because I don't really want to see you for now. Or like some random fucking drama that doesn't make sense. Like, if you're gonna have a third act breakup, make it seem like logical. I don't like it when the two characters all of a sudden are like, I don't really want to see this person ever again, and also I don't think I like them that much. Like that's not what a romance is. That's not a romance at that point. That's just like bullshit. Anyway, I don't like this trope. Okay. Bye.